welcome to Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami. Salamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuhu. I hope you guys are doing well today. Kindly subscribe if you've not subscribed, and also remember to click on the notification button so that you would be the first one to be notified when your baddest it's online. I love you all, and I know you know it by now that your American Nigerian girl loves everyone here. I love everyone that comes to watch me. I love you, and I'll always love you. And I say, Jazakallahu khaira. Thank you, merci beaucoup, for always coming here to support your girl. Kindly be the change that you want to see in everyone. Over here, we tell true life stories. I'll be telling you a story about an independent mom today. I call them independent mom. They call themselves single mothers. I don't like to say single mothers because there's a stigma that goes with that. So I love it when I say independent mom because that's what you are. So I take off my hat for all of you and I greet you because you are the real MVPs. You're the ones doing everything. I salute you because without you, those kids would be nowhere. And I know your pain. I know what you go through for your children. I respect you. And I want you to know that no matter what, no matter wherever you go, I would always respect you. And as for the single parents, single mothers, single fathers, independent moms, I say kudos to you. You would always be appreciated in my platform. I would like you to hear from the victim.
Hello, good evening, ma. Good evening, Maya. My name is, I'm 30 years old. I'm a single mother of a child. And I would like to share my story. Where will I start from? Let me start from my relationship. I'm the type of person that I've never been lucky with any guy. I usually, either the person I'm dating later leave me or things like that. And somehow, I keep asking myself why. Some of the relationship I do live on my own. When I sense a red flag, I usually leave. But the father of my baby, is that person, or should I say was? I like using was, though he's still alive, but I like thinking he's no longer existing. It was that person that I thought, oh, I finally found one. Because I found him, I think, after staying single for like 8 or 9 months. With lot of prayers attached to it. But I finally met. And the very first day we met, actually was the first day that I began to like him. Because he was somebody that was kind of very, very open the first day we met. Though I saw some things I did not like, for a fact, it was smelling of alcohol and cigarettes. But after talking to him and all that, he said he was going to change. And I'm very stubborn in the sense that it takes a whole lot in me to give up on people. So we went into the relationship. And alhamdulillah, the relationship was going smoothly. Gradually, started introducing me to his friends, his family, and all that. Everybody started calling me Mrs. And I was well over the moon. Then, about 2 years into the relationship, on the day of his younger sister's wedding, he invited me. I was sick. I was not even having plans of going to their house for that particular. But he said I should come and all that. Then I just went. And thank God I went there. on getting to that place, I found out that he invited another lady. On that very day, he lied and all that and everything. 2 or 3 months after, I found out that the girl was really his girlfriend. Then problems started because I was kind of scared. He's from Offa. The lady is also from Offa, and I am from Jimoh Show. Started thinking, okay, are these people not trying to say, okay, because we are the same and it's going to end up with this girl? Still went with it. So along the line, last year, August 1st, I would never forget, was the day I found out I was 3 weeks pregnant for him. I called him and told him. And when I did, his response was, I should get rid of it because he doesn't want to have anything to do with me. At first, I thought he was joking. But gradually, it seems real. When my parents found out, my dad threw me out of the house. So I had to leave my location and move down here to Abuja. At first, I was squatting with my auntie. It was not an easy journey. I went through hell. In between the period of the pregnancies, family people found out. They said I cannot be staying with them. I should go and have the baby with my family. By the time I deliver, they will come for Nikai, which never happened. And then I said, okay, I kept on praying that God, please just direct my steps. Throughout my pregnancy, because of the pressure his family or his people or his father, I don't know, they're giving him, he sent just 35,000 naira for hospital and for baby things. No, nothing more, nothing less. When I delivered, they sent money for ram, and then his father went to my father and told my father that he cannot force him to go against his will and all that, but he promised my father that I'm the only woman they have known, and that is it. This year, Eid al-Fitr was the day he had another introduction. He had an introduction with this very lady, the Offa girl, and his father was right in the picture. Ever since I delivered, he has only seen my baby once. And he only sent 20,000 naira. Currently, my baby is 8-month-old. And they have never been calling or texting or doing anything or even making an attempt to come and see the baby. To come and see him. My boy is finally growing up. I just wonder, why are people like this? Even if things doesn't work out between me and him, what about the child? Though I've made decision to stay on my own, to nurture my baby on my own, to take care of him, and I vowed never to let my child have anything to do with him. When my baby was 4 months, I say 4 months, I think 6 weeks, my auntie, my daddy's younger sister, immediate younger sister, locked us out of her house. So my dad was the one that called my brother-in-law. I had to move in with them, my younger sister's husband. And they are very, very wonderful family, but I can't continue staying with them forever. So because I've been teaching, the little money I've been saving, my brother-in-law added to it, I was able to get a room apartment. Though I did not pay in full, I paid part payment. I paid part payment. I just spent 1 month plus in the house now. I've not started cooking. I used to buy food at times, eat my sister's place at times, because I don't even have any money left to buy foodstuff and all that. I've been able to buy bed and some little things. That's the story of my life. My not too good story. My pain, my sadness. Sometimes I feel like committing suicide. But on the second thought, I usually think, if I commit suicide and die, who will take care of my baby? I call him baby anytime. Who will take care of baby? Who will be his perfect mother? Who can I trust with him to take good care of him so that he will not feel unwanted? Because somehow my child is not responsible for what I am going through. In fact, I am the one responsible for whatever he is going through. Because I'm the one that has failed as a mother to give him the kind of home he deserves, the kind of father he deserves, the kind of paternal grandparents he deserves. My parents are trying on their own, at least every now and then, every single day they do call to ask of my son, to ask about my well-being. But I cannot keep asking them for things because I was the one that chose to make the wrong choice. I fell for the wrong person, and now my life is taking this, going down this train that I do not even know where I'm headed. I'm only trusting in Allah to guide my every step, to protect me, to help me take care of this little man I have right here. And my boy has been a very good boy ever since I gave birth to him. No troubles, hardly fall sick or anything. Anything I give him, he takes. I just pray that I found my own man, a man that will love me unconditionally, that will accept me and accept my flaws. That man, that one man, that will make my child his own. That's my kind of dream. I hope that one day when I am fully and well settled and financially buoyant, can open up my own baking shop.
Sure.
Though I do bake for people once in a while from home. Or I prefer having my own shop where I can train people and really make use of my talents. Thank you for listening. Sorry, I forgot to add. There was this particular day that a woman looked at me like that and she said, how can someone like me be going through all these things alone? Am I sure I did not use love charm on him? That's on my baby's dad. And I look at her and smile. Because when you're in this kind of situation, people question your integrity. They question your righteousness. They question your uprightness. They question everything about you. Some people will even say, she's a prostitute. She's wayward. She has been sleeping around. It's just that this one time, God decided to expose her. God. I've seen a lot. I've heard a lot. Even people that are like my far siblings talk to me anyhow. Even sometimes my own younger ones, the way they address me, the way they talk to me. Some of them even want my younger blood same mother, same father, don't even want to have anything to do with me because they believe of what benefit or of what good will it brings to them. They don't even want to be associated with me. When I'm there, when I'm not there, they speak ill of my child as if he has done them anyhow.
I don't even know what to say. This broke me. When I was editing it, if you see that I took off the name. I mean, some of my victims say they don't mind, but sometimes I do want their privacy. I insist sometimes, and sometimes they're like, no mama, no queen mother, just post it like that. Do the shows with my name. I don't care. This broke me. So, this same bastard now, this was sent to me last year, December. So the child is around, I would say 9 months now, or I believe 9 months. And he wants the child. So first he told her to go abort the baby. He's a Nigerian man. They're in Nigeria. She is also a Nigerian. And the bastard is from Ofa, where I come from. Oloribu Omale Ofa. Omale Ofa. Oloribu Onunye. When you dafu and bikibitobawa. I hate using the hate word. However, I hate injustice. I don't understand why be with someone in the first place if you won't take responsibility. She said, Mama, he wants to take away my son. I don't want my son to have anything to do with him. I want to read from there, but I don't even want to read from there. She's a good member, one of my esteemed members at Sharing Life Issues with Her Excellency Hajia Ami. So this is somebody that I do know from the platform. So this is a real true life story. I took off her name, so I don't want the entity out there. She does not mind, but I do mind. So, why is it that people are useless? Why sleep with me if you know that if something happens, you wouldn't take responsibility? So like she already explained from the beginning, she stated, I address him as if he's already dead because he already said he didn't want anything to do with my child. So why now? She's suffered, she's been humiliated, she was abandoned, thrown out by her family because of one mistake, because she went to a bastard to be with. So let me tell you something, because I heard her, she kept blaming herself, saying, I caused it all on myself. No, you did not. You did nothing. Somebody failed you. You came with a good heart and a clean heart, and some bastard failed you. So you did not fail that child. You having that child shows bravery, shows you're a queen, and I respect you. So remember that. Do not let any bastard make you feel less of yourself. And as for the useless family, don't give a fuck about them anymore. Do not. With or without them, you're going to make it. And anyone who is toxic around your child needs to go. I don't care if it's from your father's side, your mother's side, whoever's side, your friends, all the people naming your child, whatever they're naming them, you need to stay away from them. In Africa, there is this nonsense that people are so toxic, but because they are your elders or your family, then you have to remain there. No. Kojo? We need to stop this madness. This is what is killing people. Look at her now. She stated she almost committed suicide. But she thought about it, that nobody even likes the child when she is alive. Who is going to take care of him if she's gone? Let me tell you something. Ẹ̀yin ọkùnrin tẹ́ ń jẹ epo káàkiri torí olórí burúkú tó ṣe òṣì tó ṣe yìí ò bá ní ọ̀pọ̀ onú rẹ̀ gan máa lè ọ̀fà ni. Ara ọ̀fà ni mí, ọmọ ọ̀fà ni mí, ọmọ ọba ni mí. Mi wá láti ilé ibú, ilé ire mo ti wá. Ọ̀fà burúkú lélẹ̀. Abin da na ce ne wai, ɗan banza ne wanda ya aure ta. Bai ma aure ta ba. Ya yi mata ƙarya wai zai aure ta. So ó parọ́ fún pé yóò fẹ́, kò fẹ́. So, why would you even care about coming back that you want the child after you said you want abortion? So if she had aborted the child, Ibola ti robe pe yo ti ro omo fun e. Inaza ti tamu ya ro tabaka. Na cewa wannan dan banza ne. Domin ya riga ya ce ta je ta cire cikin. An garin babana ne. Inda ta faɗa a cikin story ɗinta. A cikin maganan rayuwanta. Amma wannan dan banza ne ban taba ga irin su ba. Dan na san mutanen garin ubana suna da hali da kyau. Amma wannan dan banza ne kam. What I stated in these two languages was that he is an unfortunate bastard that hails from Offa. I respect people from there because my father is from there. And I've not heard about men being like that from there. But lately I've been hearing crazy shit. Which is annoying. One person will paint everybody bad. That's crazy. So my dear, no long story. I don't even want to talk about him anymore because I feel we need to stop talking about irrelevant people. Whenever I bring up a reference to a story, I want to make something clear. It's not that the story or the person is relevant. It's just that we have to make reference on that so people would understand more about what we're explaining. So my love, omo mommy, omo mi ni ma de fe mara lagboro Ọlọ́run, ó ní nǹkan t'Ọlọ́run fi rán ẹ wá sọ́dọ̀ mi. Na cewa ata ne, kuma akwai inda Allah ya sa ya tura ki gurina. Insha Allah, Allah zai taimake ni na iya taimakon ki. Lágbára Ọlọ́run á ràn mí lọ́wọ́ tí màá lè fi ràn ẹ́ lọ́wọ́. Kò ṣe pé mo ní, ṣùgbọ́n mo dúpẹ́ f'Ọlọ́run. Bó ṣe ti sọ, kò sọ́mọ kankan bí kankan tó gbé kalẹ̀ síbí kankan. So, kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ kó jẹ́ bẹ́ẹ̀ fún. Nǹkan kí nǹkan tó bá ready láti ṣe ni èmi wà pẹ̀lú ẹ̀. Inda kika faɗa, wai ba wani yaro da ya ajiye a ko'ina. Don shi ne ya ce ki cire ciki. Olóní kola yọ oyún kúrò. So, would it have been from the latrine or toilet that he wants you to go and get the child from, or wherever you flushed the child? I greet you. I wish I had a Queen song to sing for you. Queen, you will always be a queen. And I would always see you as that. All the fools that are seeing you as a failure failed you, and they failed themselves. So chest out and don't give a damn about them and walk away from any bagger. Walk away from any bagger that has disrespected you. Because you're coming strong. All those people will regret it. They will sort of see a ben. Sometimes people would say something bad about you, and that's what would bring you to your greatness. Sometimes people will fail you, and that's what will bring you to your greatness. So my queen, I'm here to let you know, Iritishiwa, I'm a Muslim, and I believe we face trials for a reason. God lets things happen sometimes to the one he loves, so they can reach their greatness. Boya, ki gbogbo ile o ba ṣẹlẹ̀ sí ọ ní débi gíga. Maybe idan ba duk abin nan bai faru ba, ba za ki kai gurin da ya kamata ki kai ba. So as for him, let him go to court. We are not even going to waste our time in going to any court right now. Let him go to court and we'll meet him there. The last time I checked, in the Nigerian way and with my findings, he cannot take any child away from you until that child is grown up. So, Komurasi. Tell him you know Nigerian law. Komurasi. Maybe he can't give birth wherever he went with the offer girl that he decided to marry. That's the thing. They will jilt somebody and then end up with another person who will deal with them. Don't worry. You'll soon hear stories about them. And sometimes It might not be the other girl's fault. Hey, sometimes even married men would go out with you and you wouldn't even know that they're married. So sometimes don't blame the other women. So women need to stop blaming other women for their men's stupidity. Because I might be a man and come to you and be like, I'm not married. Some people don't wear rings. And some people do wear rings and cheat freely. They will tell you it's just a fashion ring. And some ladies have been trapped. They've gone out with married men that they were not aware that were married men until when maybe they slept with them, and then the married men started using it as a blackmail that after all you did this, did that. So let's be guarded. So please stop blaming yourself, because I see it has messed with your self-esteem. See how people damage people? The bastard now moved on. My African people will say, kill their lode. Move on, move on. Let me tell you something about moving on. Moving on is not that you care about that person. So if somebody, I've seen a lot of women, especially Yoruba women, those unfortunate ones that binti that, that's what I call them, and be like me. They are miserable in their marriage, so they laugh at other people when they should even sit down and cry for themselves. Those kind of people are the ones that will still be cussing you out. Like her now, she's been through stigma, and the stigma is really affecting her right now. I can guarantee you that she's having PTSD, post-stress traumatic disorder, from all this nonsense going on. It's in my African culture that I've seen the craziest. Am I saying that I do not hear about this in my American culture? I do. But most victims get help. In my own other culture, which is the Nigerian culture, she was victimized. Because now you got pregnant, you are seen as the bad one, you are the single mother, so everything is you. The person that was fucking her was not part of it. So now she has to be blamed for opening her legs, but when he was fucking her, he was also doing his shit. He did not care about what will come from it. So I was editing that story and I was crying. Yeah. And even re-listening to it on the show, it broke me. And I see you, my love. And I want you to know that I love you. And Ọlọ́run adúró tì ẹ́, Ọlọ́run adúró tì ọmọ rẹ̀, Ọlọ́run adúró tì Anita. Adé jẹ́ Anita. Anita, wàá jẹ́ ẹni ire, wàá jẹ́ ẹni gíga. Lójú ẹ̀mí mi, lójú ẹ̀mí ìyá ẹ̀, wàá jẹ́ ẹni gíga. Abundant ne we enter would be somebody successful in life. Inshallah, we'll be there to see that child grow. Allahumma ameen. Remember, in this platform, I've been using my own money to help my victims. I did not want to say this out, but I think it might be helpful if some of you also help out. So feel free to inbox me if you do want to help these victims, because I cannot do it all on my own. I pray to be rich someday, but with the little I have, I share, because God has been wonderful to me. I don't know how to say it, but Alhamdulillah. I would always say Alhamdulillah because I'm a product of Alhamdulillah. I thank God for my family, for always being there for me, my lovely kids. So I will leave you again with Itakullah. Itakullah, Itakullah, Itakullah. Fear Allah, fear God. Look at the father. He was an enabler. He lied to her that, oh, we're coming for you. My son would marry you. He was the father. In the African tradition, you dare not talk to your son and he looks at you and say he's not going to listen. So there's no way the father would tell me that the son was not listening to him. See me, as I talk this way, when my family call me, I respond. There are some things, yes, that I'll respectfully say, Mama, ejeng bijarami. There are some things I've told my mother too that I will say, hey, I respect you, but with this one, please, let me handle it, mommy. Because say like Davido would say, I'm not a ghetto child, but I can do ghetto if you bring ghetto. The baddest. That's what he says. So I respect that. I'm that way too. I'm not ghetto, but you bring ghetto, we go roll. You want to do portable, I'll show you portable. I'm not portable, and that's it. Just like I told my the people on my platform yesterday that I hype everybody because I believe everyone is equal. But once I respect you and you want to disrespect me, I will give you breakfast. You go chop breakfast. You go chop utu. So, so we'll end it here today. Alhamdulillahi Rabbil Alameen. May the Almighty Allah and the Almighty God guide and protect us. So remember, the link to all our platforms are on our YouTube channel. Kindly click on those links and join us. Become a member on our Facebook. We have the TikTok, we have the Instagram, we have WhatsApp. But the WhatsApp, it's only by invite to active members because we're more strict on the WhatsApp because we do not joke on our WhatsApp. Because I believe when you're handling people's cases, there's times that it's a no joke area. So, be the change, like I always say, that you want to see in the society. And please stop enabling people. Stop enabling abusers and start supporting victims. Remember, we also talk about other things here. If you have other things that you want me to discuss, feel free to email me. I've gotten a lot of emails with a lot of you telling me what you do want me to talk about. I appreciate that. And also your feedback on our shows. I love that. And I do want to let you know that this is a diverse platform where we cover everything around the world. So it does not have to be domestic violence. Bring us the nice, sweet stories too, whereby people can learn from, whereby people can have hope. If you're a doctor, you're a psychologist, you're a therapist, to make mention but a few, lawyer, anything, you want to come on the show and educate people, kindly send me a message. I want everyone to be part of this team. Remember, I cannot do it all on my own. So, to make that change, that I always say I want to see a change in our world, you and I have a lot of work to do. And I do need your support. So come on down. Share your story. Somebody is learning from it. Somebody's been rescued from some stories, believe it or not. Like one of my followers who say, lovers are always going to love and haters are going to hate. So, I love you and I'll always love you. That's all I have to say. And I would like to end it with a prayer. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Allahu la ilaha illa huwa hayyul qayyum. La ta'khuzuhu sinatun wa la nawm. Lahu ma fi samawati wa man fi al-ardi. Man zal ladzi yashfa'u indahu illa bi'izni. Ya'lamu ma bayna aydihim wa ma khalfahum. Wa la yahituna bi shay'in min ilmihi illa bima sha'a. Wasi'a kursiyyuhu samawati wal ard. Wa la yahuduhu hifdhuhuma wa huwa al-aliyyul azim. La ilaha illa anta subhanaka inni kuntu minaz zalimin. Hasbunallahu wa ni'mal wakeel. كلما كدونا للحلب يدفع الله كلما كدونا للحلب يدفع الله كلما كدونا للحلب يدفع الله بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم تبت يدا أبي لهب وتب ما أغنى عنه ماله وما كسب سيصلى نارا ذات لهب وامرأته حمالة الحطب في جيدها حبل من مسد لا حول ولا قوة إلا بالله العلي العظيم. May the peace and the blessings of the Almighty Allah and the Almighty God be with all of you. I love you. Peace out.